What is up, guys? You know who I am. I don't know who you are, but in case I do know who you are, hi, how are you doing? Holy hell. I am at a traffic light graveyard that I sort of didn't really come in here legally, but then again, there is no sign around here. It says it's illegal to come in here. There's no trespassing signs or anywhere. So yeah, this is a traffic light graveyard. There's a few LED traffic lights. This is ironic. This is LED, 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 incandescent LED. So I don't know why the hell I chose to do that. Actually, I can open this up and I'll show you. But this is one of the lamp housings. This is for a intersection. Let's open it up. Now the main reason I came over here was actually for the oh, I guess it is actually LED, but it's got water in there. Obviously, that's shot now, obviously. But yeah, there's a lot of old ass lamps here. There's a few newer ones I've noticed, like for example, that one that's all LED, and there is another LED right there, turn signal. Well, yeah, turning signal. There's a few street signs around here too, and there's a control box. Actually, I believe it's actually might be a lamp. That's right there. I'll go over and check that out. It does have a socket on the top for a photocell. Which is right. That's for the photocell. So I actually think that's a lamp. But yeah, this place is really easy to come to. I mean, it's quite expansive. There's, like I said, there's no signs that tell you can't come over here. But I just thought I'd go exploring, and I've actually found quite a bit of stuff I actually wanted to take, such as this one, which is it's a McCain traffic signal. This is one of their lighter ones. Sadly, it was dropped in the bottom. But it'd be nice to have a traffic signal. That'd be cool. It'd be great for a man cave. I'll probably keep one of those. There's this is a box for, it's a junction box. And you can also put a what's it called? A traffic, like a crosswalk button there. But there's just tons of lights here. Like, these are obviously for big intersections, and then there's small ones, like one that's back there, which is for like a small intersection. See, actually, if I can get over there. There's a few street lights too. It's got GE Lucalux high pressure sodium bulbs in there. And which is interesting, these are actually instant restart bulbs. If you've looked, this one has got a single tube in it, which is probably very hard to see. That's got a single tube in it. This one's got dual tubes. So if the lamp for some reason has like a short in it, it'll immediately switch over to the other tube. Pretty interesting. The sticker on the back says 25, which stands for 250 watts. So yeah, here's more lights. That's a green one, obviously. These are actually, ironically, these are all white LEDs behind these. All that's different is the filters. Aha. That's what I was looking for. An old incandescent one. Let's see if I can get over there without crushing some shit, because I am a bit heavy. Almost fell over, but I didn't. Okay. This is what I was looking for. This is an old incandescent traffic signal. These are pretty much being phased out, but it's very, very cool when you finally find one. And this just so happens to be one of them. Now these are Sylvania bulbs, I believe. So it looks like I can still see sort of the Sylvania etch on it. The bulb itself is still fine though, so I don't see why it's... Oh, shit. Okay, we'll just stick that back in there and pretend like I wasn't here. What about this one? See, this one's happy. This one screws. Yeah, it's a sine bulb. You can tell it's got an M-shaped. It's got an M-shaped coil, not coil, filament. It's also got a blue, interesting blue insulator. So I'm actually going to keep that bulb. That's cool. These are all 120 volts, mind you. This is all 120. There's a crosswalk signal. Lots of cool stuff. I might be getting a few gifties from here for a few of my friends. I'll probably get something for Cole. Maybe Cole will probably want one of these 120 volt LED displays. I'll maybe get him one of those. I'll get one that's not a turn signal, one that's just a solid color, like this one, I believe. I'll get him one of those. And if James or Sam or anyone else wants one of something from these, go ahead and get my number and message me, and I'll definitely come back and I'll spot you something. But very cool stuff. Actually, I'm also going to take apart these lamps so I can get that bulb out of there. Possibly even the ballast. It is a 250 watt ballast, so. And they're all multi-tap, so you can tap different voltages off of them too. That's a cool bulb. I'm gonna keep that. Like if you want one of those like signs, or if you want like one of the push buttons, here, I'll go over here. I'll show you one. There's a whole bunch of push buttons. They're over here for crosswalk. Even one of the smart buttons too, like the capacitive touch ones. There's a capacitive touch one. There's a regular mechanical one. That one's frozen, but there's one that's a regular one right there. That one's also sort of frozen. But if you want one of the signs for one of those things off of it, just go ahead and tell me, and I'll come back and I'll get you something. So yeah. Now I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, Connor, there's no way in hell this is legal. And it probably isn't. But the way I see it, tax money was spent to put all these up. As in, to take all these lights and put them on the pole. I'm actually, excuse me for being windy, but I'm actually, it was a pain, first off, it was a pain in the ass to get in here. Like, I'm between 3 intersections. I'm between intersection right there, intersection right down there, and intersection right there. So it was a freaking pain in the ass to get over here. But yeah, the way I see it is, tax money went to put these up there on the street lights, or on the signals. You know, they paid money to put them on the intersections, and then they took them down and they left them here. They just left them here to rot. So the way I see it, I'm essentially returning to the community. I know, as stupid as that sounds, that's what I'm doing. So gotta learn how to drive a manual, buddy. But yeah, so if you want anything, like, just if you want one of these, like I mean, I know it would be a pain in the ass to get one of these, because these are freaking huge. I mean, like, here's my hand compared to the street light. It's dwarfed by the damn thing. But if you want, like, one of these displays, or one of the push buttons, or the signs, because there are road signs here too. I'll go ahead and I'll show you some of those. There's one over there. If you want a road sign, like, here's no U-turn, and I think one below it tells you there's a signal, or cross signal. So it tells you there's a stoplight ahead, with one of those signs. Then definitely tell me, because you know, it's kind of sad to see this stuff, which is all really cool and unique stuff. I actually might keep this, just going to waste and rotting here. So yeah, definitely a lot of cool stuff.